Y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another motherfucking video. You all already know what time it is, girl. It's motherfucking story time. Bitch back with another one. Girl, before we even jump out to the story time, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who done came to the channel and showed the channel some love in any kind of motherfucking way. I've been noticing them numbers been going up. Baby, let's keep it up on the incline because, yeah, like, bitch, I get these videos. I see how y'all for the like the video and I just in the third and we just gonna move forward. So, girl, if you is new here, hi boo, welcome you.
Hey bitch.
Welcome to the channel. While you here, go ahead and be favors, smash the subscribe button, used to be thumbs up. And girl, yeah. So girl, let's go and jump off up in girl, inside the y'all see down motherfucking below. Bitch, I'm gonna be talking about how how and why I dropped out of high school. And girl, we just gonna get on up into this motherfucking story time or whatever like that. Bitch, this story time took place like I wanna say like my 11th grade year. Like this when everything like kind of like started and led me, like to not graduating high school or whatever like that. Like and honestly, like bitch, I really don't feel bad about it. Honestly, because bitch, like what the fuck? Like, what the fuck we got to complete 12 years of school for anyways, just to go out into the real world? Like, bitch, us being in motherfucking school and shit like that, bitch, don't teach us how to motherfucking pay bills. Like, bitch, that don't teach us the real, like, the real shit that goes down in the real motherfucking world. So, bitch, I'm just trying to see, like, girl, why are we going to go get this fake-ass education, bitch? And knowing that this shit really don't mean us no motherfucking goods. Like, I never understood that, but, bitch, so this shit really started like when I was like in 11th grade or whatever like that. We was staying like with my grandmama because we really didn't know where to stay. Like bitch, like when I said y'all in a previous last story times or whatever like that I done did. Like bitch, when I say like bitch, like we was from house to house, like how either we be living somewhere. Comes time to pay rent, either our lights to be off or my mama like have enough money just to pay rent. We get the lights to be on, like bitch, we'll be moving again. Type shit like that. So like bitch, like I was so accustomed to that cycle, like that we was in or whatever like that because how we was moving every so often. But we ain't really never changed schools like that. Like bitch, we went to the high school that my oldest brother had ended up graduating from or whatever like that. And she wanted us to go, my mama wanted us to go to this school because it's like this where he graduated from, whatever like this. So, of course, we would still like using like my grandmama's address like that because her address was like in the school district or whatnot. So, bitch, we'll be moving around so much, to the point to where like, girl, I really just didn't give a fuck, like, like about school, like, and then especially to like keep my grades up and shit like that. Like, bitch, I literally like was doing like the bare minimum. Bitch, I was doing the bare minimum to pass. Like, bitch, if I make a D for that class and I was still able to pass that class with that D, I'll girl like this with a guy. Like, bitch, when I was in a third grade, like bitch, I failed the third grade. Like bitch, I had to repeat the third grade over again. Like bitch, not because by me being slow or whatever like that. Like bitch, no, like bitch, very smart and shit like that. Like bitch, I'm really book smart and street smart. Really more so street smart. But bitch, I'm book smart too type shit. Like bitch, I can get with the shit. I can get with both of them. Like bitch, I know how to turn both of them on and all type shit. So bitch, it was really more so giving it. So so bitch, I failed the third grade or whatever like that. Because we didn't have nowhere to stay. Like, bitch, once again, like, bitch, my mama was in this cycle. So, where, like, bitch, we was staying somewhere, then, I don't know where, bitch, we'll be moving again, type shit like this. So, bitch, all this shit, like, watching see my mama, like, struggling and shit like that, like, bitch, shit didn't affect on me and how I was performing in school or whatever like that. So, I wasn't doing good because, bitch, we ain't had no stay behind and shit. Like, so where, like, I was able to, like, be on my P's and Q's when it came down to me being in school type shit. So, bitch, I failed. And then when I repeated the third grade over again, like, from the third grade, I want to say, like, from the third grade up to, like, me being, like, in high school, like, bitch, I was doing what needed to be done. Like, bitch, with me past and like bitch, I was up on top of me doing my work and shit like that. Like bitch, straight. I'm talking about like bitch on the road. Like bitch, yeah, I remember me getting like a certificate of being, you know, like complete, like doing a little around shit, like and being consistent in it and shit like that, you know. So, you know, like bitch, a bitch ain't no dumbass bitch. Like how I can really do some shit if I put my mind to it type shit, but bitch, my mind really went step there because bitch, we really dealing with like real life shit type shit like this. So bitch, I really didn't necessarily have no rooms to like even focus up on our school and shit like that. Like bitch, we really this out here fending for ourselves, like bitch, one got nowhere to live type shit. You know, so bitch, we going through some shit type shit. You know, so as time and shit went on and shit like that, you know, like bitch, coming up out of motherfucking middle school, going into high school or whatever, like I said, it was still like the same repeated cycle type shit. Like bitch, my 9th and 10th grade year, how we was living in a motherfucking hotel like right around the corner from my grandmama's house, not too far from the motherfucking school or whatever like that, you know. So girl, it was a mess, and you know, so girl, it just was really more so like those last 4 years of me being in high school and shit like that, like bitch, it was a real legit struggle. Like bitch, I was going through. I'm talking about bitch, I was going through. Like bitch, we was going through so much motherfucking shit. My mom had ended up going to jail. And at the time before she even ended up going to jail, like bitch, we was still with our motherfucking grandmama and shit like that. But prior to us like living with her and shit, her motherfucking lights had ended up getting cut off because my other auntie, y'all know the middle child, because my mama the oldest, the middle child is the baby. The middle child and her kids was staying with her, whatever like that. Girl promised my grandmama, she promised my grandmama up and down, like when she moved out, she was gonna pay my grandmama light bill or whatever like that. Bitch, ran the motherfucking light bill up to $2,500 or whatever like that. Bitch, Memphis, I gave some water, the utility service in Memphis. Bitch, it's no good, girl. They really get out by robbing people for that motherfucking light bill and shit like that. Like, bitch, they really did be texting house and shit like that. And so, girl, if you don't keep up with your bill and pay half of your bill down, like close to $0 down, oh, girl, it's gonna add on. And, bitch, your next month's bill is gonna be even higher. Like, bitch, not high because, bitch, you out there balanced. Like, bitch, no. Bitch, these houses gets off. Like, the utility service in that motherfucking city, bitch, that gets the fuck off. That gets off real bad. Down there, like, bitch, charging the girls. Like, girl, yeah. And shit like this. So, bitch, when my grandmama here got that motherfucking this bill, bitch, that bill was like $2,500 motherfucking dollars. And, bitch, my auntie was good and gone, you know. So, bitch, she ain't throw no money towards my grandmama way or whatever like that. Then, bitch, we moved in. My grandmama let us come stay because she needed the help. And, girl, it really more so was for her benefit. She ain't really wasn't looking out for us, and you know, like looking out for us and our benefit. I guess her benefit, you know, to us was like, bitch, y'all need to roof over y'all head. So, bitch, either y'all gonna help with these bills or y'all can go elsewhere type shit. And, bitch, at the time, my mama couldn't get nowhere to stay because her credit is fucked up. Like, girl, her and her nigga credit was fucked the fuck up. You know, so, bitch, if my mama was trying to get somewhere to stay, girl, my mama would have to find private owners. And girl, that was stressful within in itself because, bitch, it really ain't that many motherfucking private owners or whatever like that, bitch. Everybody is selling their properties to these companies. These companies is sweeping in up on the folks and buying people houses and shit like this. You know, so, bitch, it really was eliminating motherfucking private owners. Like, bitch, anytime how you try to motherfucking get you somewhere to stay, girl, you have to pay an application fee, bitch. They running in that background, and I just sitting in the third converses having a private owner, bitch. I don't think he is for his first month and last month's rent. You know, so girl, a private owner type shit really beat the odds. But girl, that was really getting eliminated by these motherfucking $1 million Fortune 400, 500, Fortune $100 companies or whatever like that, you know. So, bitch, they buy all the shit or whatever like this. So, bitch, we was still staying with my grandmama. I want to say like a couple of weeks of us being there, being back at her house and shit like that, the lights get cut off. Like, bitch, I'm talking about like everything here started going down here, bitch, the lights get cut off. How my mama had started seeing the lights. Bitch, one thing about like me, like it's no water, like, girl, when it coming back, like, bitch, when you out, like when y'all bill is so high to the point to where like, and then don't let it be like you got all you know, the service, because bitch, if you stay in an apartment, and then most houses too like be totally electric, but don't let you have like gas and water on top of electric, because bitch, they really combine all, you know, all that into like one big bill or whatever like that. Like versus here in Georgia, bitch, everything is separate. Like, if I was to have a house, like, bitch, I'd be paying my light separate, my gas separate, and my water separate. Or whatever like that. Like, bitch, that don't combine everything here like how they do in Memphis or whatever like that. So, it was one of those situations. Like, my grandmama had all 3 utilities or whatever like that. And so, bitch, the light bill, like I said, it was $2,500. Bitch, we didn't have no $2,500. And then, especially not us, anyways, girl, we at the bottom of the bed where, bitch, we staying with you type shit. Like, bitch, you know, like, my grandmama didn't have $2,500 right out the rip, like, the pay. You know, so I want to say, like, the least minimal that they want, the pay me that they wanted it to be was, like, I want to say, like, 15 or some shit like that, or 600 or some shit like that. Either or, one of those was going to be enough, you know, it wasn't gonna be enough time for us to motherfucking scrap up the money and pay them to keep the lights on or whatever like that. Bitch, they cut the lights off. So the lights, you know, like the electricity was out, but the water and the gas was still on or whatever. You know, so bitch, my mama already had the bed to where like, bitch, you know, like, bitch, we already done went through this struggle before, like I was stealing lights and shit like that. Like, bitch, we used to go right around, you know, like, look for a abandoned house to me just so we could snitch the meter or whatever like that and put the meter on or whatever like that. So, you know, like, bitch, my grandma was telling her, like, don't do that shit over here, like, because, girl, me if I get some water, bitch, they text or whatever like that. Like, bitch, if you in the mother, if you stealing lights and everything out, like, bitch, that's like an extra $2,000 and some dollar charge that they add on, like, bitch, on top of the bid, like, that you already got with them or whatever like that. So, bitch, that's exactly what they did. Like, bitch, my mama was stealing lights or whatever like that, bitch. She was telling the girls who we got to find with, bitch, I did a story time about these houses too or whatever like that. That the lights was out there, we was stealing lights or whatever like this. So, bitch, it had to be in between the hoes who we fought or my mama dude, well, my mama still with this dude or whatever like that, his sister, because bitch, my mama really had like a lot of enemies. Like, bitches really want fucking with my mama type shit like that. Like, bitch, that was really out to do harm than good or whatever like that, you know. So it was like either or, like one of them had ended up calling in on us about us stealing lights and shit like that. So, bitch, they had ended up coming to the house. Bitch, maybe I guess somebody ended up coming to the house or whatever like that. Like, bitch, why the meter was there now? No, to be exact, the meter was not there. Like, bitch, because during the daytime, how we'll take the meter off or whatever like that, bitch. We are only put the meter on like during nighttime or whatever like that, during those hours, like when 6 o'clock hit. Because I want to say, like, maybe I get some water open up around like 9 in the morning, 8, 9 or whatever like that, somewhere up in there. Like, bitch, we already had the meter off or whatever like that, because bitch, they did like do rounds, like to go around like to see like who's stealing lights or whatever like this, you know. So, bitch, when they called in on us about us stealing lights or whatever like that, like, bitch, they came to the house. The motherfucking meter was not on there. I wanna say it wasn't, but then again, some telling me that it was, because bitch, they end up taking the meter. They took the meter, and then they cut the wires to where like it meet at the house from the pole on the street or whatever. So they end up cutting out wires or whatever like this. So, bitch, we most definitely could not motherfucking, you know, steal lights, because bitch, they disconnected shit from the pole and shit. Really, you know, so to like be like outside and just, you know, bitch, this point came around so where like the bill was like still stacking, because mind you, the motherfucking gas and the water is still on. So, bitch, my grandmama had like a gas heater and a gas furnace or whatever like that. Like, bitch, it wasn't winter when all this ended up transpiring. Like, bitch, this was like summertime going into winter or whatever. And so, girl, I want to say around this time, then, like, bitch, I was like up in the 11th grade, yeah, in the 11th grade, going through this shit or whatever like this. So, girl, no, 10th grade, no, bitch, I was in 10th grade or whatever, because, bitch, this when, like, school year really had kicked back in or whatever like that, like, school year just started or whatever. And so, we couldn't stay at my grandmama's house because, bitch, at this point, they can't cut the water and the gas off. You know, because, bitch, they ain't getting our money, so, girl, it wasn't gonna be too long for them to come out and do that. And, bitch, which they did, they came out and cut the water and the gas off. You know, so, bitch, we was back at square one. Bitch, we was homeless, didn't have nowhere to go. We was still in and out of rooms, or whatever like that. My mama ended up going to jail because an incident had ended up happening to her. Like, she ended up stabbing her dude cousin because, girl, we had ended up jumping him. Bitch, I'm doing so sorry about this too. Yeah. So she ended up going to jail, bitch, while she was in jail. So we ain't really had nowhere to go. Like, bitch, when she went to jail, bitch, and she ain't got to jail for like no week or nothing. Like, bitch, my mama did like, I want to say 3 to 6 months. Somewhere up in there, like the time that she had ended up serving or whatever like this. So, bitch, while she was in jail, like, bitch, we was still like going to school. We was still trying to go to school or whatever like that. But, bitch, at this point, like, girl, we ain't really had like no good transportation. Then on top of that, we couldn't be at the house because the lights was off. Sometimes, on certain days or whatever like that, bitch, we'd sleep over there at the house. You know, like, while the lights was off, but this was like around the time like when winter had rolled in or whatever. And bitch, it was so cold, so bitch, it was freezing outside. Then bitch, it's really cold in the house too. You know, so bitch, we really was doing what the fuck what we could because we was still trying to go to school. We really weren't trying to miss them the days of school or whatever like that because, girl, that was gonna withdraw us. And then on top of that too, my mama being in jail. And she too, like, once they found that out, like, girl, like, I just really feel like it was gonna be like a whole bunch of bullshit, like, you know, like, CPS probably would have got involved and I just in the third, you know, so, girl, we was still doing our little ones and twos, like, still going to school, you know, time from time and shit like that. Certain days we wouldn't go to school, but, like, bitch, I try to complete, like, a week worth, you know, like, bitch, you know, like, if I miss, like, 2 days after week, like, bitch, that's all I try to do. You know, like, miss 2 days or whatever like that. But, bitch, I still be going to school or whatnot. You know, so, girl, we end up going over my auntie house. Bitch, my auntie stayed across town. Bitch, all the way, like, in the hood that we grew up in, Orange Mound. Bitch, we was just in East Memphis. Girl, school in East Memphis type shit. You know, so, we over there and shit. Bitch really acting for the whole damn. And the bitch, this hot breath who I'm talking about, this bitch, like I told y'all, like, this hoe got a lot of story times to play in or whatever like that. But yeah, we was over her hot, nasty, shitty ass house. Bitch, motherfucking household was the mess. Like, girl, this bitch really didn't want us there. This hoe really working long motherfucking hours. Just so she could take her kids and her business or whatever like that, bitch. Wow, she got a bum ass nigga living and leeching and mooching up off her type shit. Like, this nigga ain't even helping one bit. Like, ain't doing none of that. Like, bitch, while she go to work, sit up and go to work every day, all motherfucking day. This nigga be riding around in her motherfucking car, breaking into folks' house and kicking a dog in ass nigga. You know, like, stealing shit, just stealing and shit like that. Like, bitch, this is the type of nigga that she was in, you know, like, in a relationship with. Dealing with a whole ass motherfucking bum, bitch. You know, so, you know, bitch, we couldn't count on her to take us back and forth to school because, girl, the bitch wanted to drive, you know, like, bitch, she feel like, girl, she wasting her gas on us and, bitch, when she need to be just wasting her gas up on her and letting her junky, dusty, bummy ass nigga drive the motherfucking car and be up in the hood all motherfucking day. Don't got shit to show for nothing at the end of the motherfucking day. Just coming back to the motherfucking house with an empty hand, bitch, with a wet dick. Cause bitch, she was fucking off up on her too. Not to mention. But girl, yo, we was all up over there and shit like this. So bitch, it be times to where like bitch we'll miss weeks out of school and shit like that. So, bitch, I just was like, you know what? We got to do something. So, girl, my grandmama was saying that, bitch, like, at this point, like, when the lights got cut off and shit, my mama ended up going to jail. Like, bitch, everybody, like, parting ways and went their own separate ways or whatever like that. Bitch, my grandmama ended up going back to the dude in the last Storytime that I talked about, too. Who was whooping her ass before he passed or whatever like that. She ended up going back up over his house because bitch she had license shit. And bitch this was like during winter time. You know, so bitch she was called as fuck up outside, bitch. Like during winter, like bitch cold as a motherfucker. You know, so bitch, she up over there because bitch, this where the lights, this where the heat and the water is, and the hot water is, and all this and the third. You know, so it'll be days to where bitch, we'll motherfucking just go to my grandma's house, like bitch, be in the dark. You know, just how we get up out of school in the morning because girl, they really didn't have like no numbers to keep up with us out. Like bitch, we did have like my mama found and shit before she went to jail, but girl, we didn't have no money to motherfucking pay the phone bill, bitch, to keep the phone on or whatever like that. So bitch, after so long, bitch, we end up losing their number. So bitch, we ain't really had no number. Oh, that where the school really didn't have like no number, like to call, like to see like what the fuck going on, and not still in the third, you know. So bitch, we end up going over there where my grandma was and shit like that. Like, bitch, that wasn't even the best living conditions, was because bitch, the house just was in shambles, nasty. It just seemed like crackheads was living up in the motherfucking house, because bitch, I'm talking about the house was just nasty. It had a foul ass odor. You could tell, like, it wasn't nothing but man living there, because, bitch, they ain't clean up a fuck thing. Like, bitch, we didn't even used to take baths. Like, bitch, I was so scared to even step foot out into the tub, because, bitch, the motherfucking tub was blacker than the motherfucking tar on the streets. Like, bitch, it was, like, that's how bad it was. You know, so, bitch, you know, like, bitch, I had to take motherfucking wash-ups. Like, bitch, literally, like, stand at the sink. You know, wash up and down and shit like that. Because, girl, I'm so scared to even get off into this tub. Like, bitch, one thing about me, I'm a clean-ass hoe. Like, bitch, living condition-wise, like, bitch, like, girl, I like top-tierness, like, within clean. Like, bitch, I do not play that nasty shit. Like, bitch, I cannot get jiggy with this shit, like, round and slam, like, not to even save my life. Like, bitch, I sleep outside of my car type shit before somebody even offer me to sleep in that nasty ass house. Like, girl, I can't do the filthy shit. I don't see how people do with y'all. So each his own, but, bitch, they don't rock my boat over here. You know, so, bitch, the shit just was in shambles or whatever like this, you know. So I just was used to say my grandmama, like, bitch, every time when my grandma used to get off of work, like, bitch, we used to meet my grandmama in her house. And she, like, when we get out of school and she, like, bitch, she'd get out of, when we get out of school, she'd still be at work. Once she get off work, it'd be, like, later in the evening, like, around, like, 6:45 or some shit like that, like, when she'd make it home. Where it makes us a hassle, whatever like that. You know, so we'd be there. Sometimes I used to tell my grandmama, like, grandmama, I'm not going over there. Like, bitch, I have to get out here. Like, bitch, I bundle up. And I just sleep over here. I sleep in the living room or whatever like that. Like, bitch, at the time, like, the water was still on. You know, so, bitch, it was so cold. You know, like, bitch, she needed somebody there, like, to keep the water running. So, like, the pipes one bus up under the house, because, bitch, my grandmama's house was built off ground. You know, and so, bitch, it just was, like, little shit like this. So, bitch, I used to spend some nights up over there, like, sleeping in the coldness. Bitch, you know, like, thugging it out. Like, bitch, that was better than sleeping in some funk. Like, bitch, I took that, you know, like, but then, too, like, bitch, I was trying to go to school, like, because, girl, it just was like, yeah, like, bitch, don't get me wrong, like, how I did want to graduate, but, bitch, like, when all this shit came about, like, how, it just was really more so, like, bitch, fuck all this shit, like, girl, I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do, like, bitch, like, I was forced to grow up at an early age, or whatever like that, you know. So, time goes on, like, bitch, I want to say, we had ended up getting, like, the first half of the semester school done. Like, bitch, this was, like, when I was in this, the 11th grade then, yeah. So, bitch, my mama ended up getting out of jail, like, when spring had ended up coming. Like, when the next spring ended up rolling around. Like, that's when my mama ended up getting out of jail. Or whatever like that. So, bitch, my grandmama ended up getting her tax money or whatever like that. And she paid the balance that she owed or whatever like that. Do you think that her daughter even helped her? I'm not talking about my mama. Bitch, I'm talking about her middle child. Her middle child didn't get her a full thing. I ain't say her, bitch. Her is some on some. I know I stayed with you, bitch. And I know I ran your light bill up. Like, bitch, no, it was none of that. Like, bitch, my grandmama had to pay out her pockets to get her lights on or whatever like that. So, you know, like, she got her lights on and shit like that. You know, so, bitch, of course, like, you know, like, I went back with my mama. I mean, not my mama. I stayed with my grandmama and shit like that. My sister went back with my mama. I just really feel like, okay, bitch, I can stick it out and deal with my grandmama. Like, my grandmama can't be too bad. Like, than my mama, because my mama, she always be on bullshit. Like, and my grandmama, like, was always like on some chill shit. But like, this is like when like me staying with her to complete school and shit. Like, this like when I really met like the real her. I mean, like, she was exposed like within spells and shit like that, but like, bitch, actually like staying, like, cause bitch, this like me and her living in her house type shit. Like, bitch, my sister and my mom and them not staying with her. Like, bitch, they elsewhere. I'm up over here, you know, I'm staying with her type shit. You know, like, I'm going to school from her house. Like, bitch, I'm basically doing everything she asked me to do. Like, bitch, chores and shit. Like, bitch, she ain't have to worry about like coming home cleaning up, cause bitch, I kept the house clean. Just how I want her mouth or whatever like that. You know, like, bitch, I started working. Like, bitch, I was working in McDonald's and shit like this, just so I can try to at least save me some money, like, and spend money on me, because, bitch, I wasn't living with my mama, and my mama wasn't taking care of me at the time. So it just was like, bitch, I really was like fending for myself, like when she got out of jail. You know, so, bitch, really seeing like how she was, like my grandmama, like, bitch, just was cold-hearted, like, not giving a fuck. Like, bitch, she would not go to no grocery store. She when I go to no grocery store, like, bitch, putting out food in the house so she could cook or whatever like that. Like, bitch, mind you, like I said, bitch, I was working or whatever like this. So, bitch, when I get paid or whatever like that, she try to like throw up in the air like, oh, I wish we had some food. Like, bitch, you work just like I do. Like, if you want to motherfucking go in on some food, we can do that. But expecting me to spend half of my check on groceries, when, bitch, you got money too, lady, I don't think so. Like, bitch, I don't know, like, what world motherfuckers live in or whatever like that, but, bitch, I'm barely even getting hours because by me being in school. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm barely even making money. Like, the little hours that I do, like, every 2 weeks, getting a $200 check, it's not shit. And then, mind you, I had deals, too. You know, like, because, like, bitch, girl, another thing about me, too, like, bitch, I know how to work this scam life. Like, bitch, I come from this shit. Like, I had little bills. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bitch, I had cable bills. She found bill. Because, girl, yeah, like, bitch, you know, so, bitch, I see what she feel like, oh, like, bitch, you sitting up here doing all this. Like, bitch, you put a cable up in here. Like, you got your own file bill and shit. Like, bitch, you might as well, like, break bread and motherfucking go to the grocery store and buy some food. But my whole thing about it is, like, girl, you work just like how I work, bitch. If not, like, bitch, your check is plus something, man. Like, bitch, you buy the food. Like, bitch, I'm doing everything else. Like, girl, really what I really was not doing was paying her bills. You know, like, bitch, I was giving her, like, 75 because, bitch, no, she was charging me. Like, bitch, she was charging me, like, 75 every 2 weeks. Like, when I get my check, like, bitch, I have to work her off, like, $75 stuff on my check, like, every 2 weeks. Like, bitch, I got tired of it. Like, bitch, like, why you can't just why you just can't pay your own bills? Like, bitch, I don't even have bills. Like, bitch, you know, like, not like that. Like, bitch, a little $45 cable bill. And then y'all, too, like, at the time, like, bitch, I was going back to, like, what my pockets could afford. You know, like, bitch, I want to watch cable TV, like, in August and the 3rd. So, you know, like, bitch, Comcast at the time had, like, a little $45 special going on or whatever like that, bitch, where like, you get some channels. But, girl, you ain't finna get no movie channels, no none of that. Like, bitch, you ain't finna get no motherfucking HBO Cinemax, no Stars. You ain't finna get none of that. You know, like, bitch, you finna get the basics of the basics. You know, like, and bitch, and I was fine with that because, girl, long as I got motherfucking BET, MTV, and VH1, and August and the 3rd, like, bitch, I'm great. Bitch, I can flip it to Channel 58 Sci-Fi Ho and watch me a little motherfucking movie every now and then. You know, like, bitch, bitch, it wasn't giving, you know, all that. You know, so, bitch, my grandma was like, oh, why I can't get no big box in my room with all the unlimited channels, these little boxes, you know, ain't doing me. It ain't doing me. It's barely even channels up on her, bitch, just really complaining. Girl, I didn't have to look out for you like that because, bitch, I could have played the small hoe and I could have paid for a big box bitch, and I could have had it in the room that I was sleeping in. Like, girl, don't try me like that, Miss Mamas, because, girl, it never got it. You know, like, bitch, so I really started noticing, like, how money hungry that this lady was. Like, bitch, this bitch really thought that she was gonna pop it up on me. But, bitch, I popped it back better up on her because, girl, her had me fucked up. You know, so, bitch, I'm sitting homeless, like, girl, no, it's not gonna work like that. Like, unless you dish out some money too, and we could go half on the cable bill as well, instead of you thinking that you gonna eat it up on my motherfucking time and think that you gonna suck up all these motherfucking little benefits that you benefiting up out me, bitch. And you know, like, bitch, you think that's gonna fly, bitch? No, ma'am. And so you motherfucking up on some money, cop on some motherfucking money, bitch. And we split everything down the middle then, girl, yeah. But up and still then, like, girl, hell, motherfucking nah. So, bitch, I always have been that bitch to go get it up out the motherfucking mud. Like, bitch, I never waited on anybody. Like, bitch, time waits for no one. So, bitch, why should I? You know, so, girl, I was doing what the fuck I needed to do. Like, bitch, basically, like, fending for myself type shit. You know, like, bitch, I was working, like I said, I was still working at McDonald's and shit like that. Like, bitch, I had off to that job like 2.5 years or whatever. Like, bitch, I was eating good or whatever of me working there or whatnot. So, bitch, that when I give me hours like that, because, bitch, I was basically almost 18, but, bitch, I really wasn't 18. Like, bitch, I really was supposed to graduate in 2013, but by me failing in the 3rd grade, like, bitch, they kind of like hindered me, you know, like, or whatever like this. So, bitch, I was supposed to graduate in 2014 or whatnot. So, bitch, I want to say summertime came around, bitch, I was out of school. So, bitch, my hours picked up. Like, bitch, I turned 18. Bitch, I was 18, so how I was working. Like, bitch, I'm talking about, like, girl, going to work. Bitch, that's all I did. Like, bitch, hell, I even got a couple of houses at the motherfucking that I went to school with out in my job type shit. Like, bitch, I was passing down jobs like hotcakes type shit, like, to bitches or whatever like that. Half the bitches out, you know, again, bitches put on at the job and shit, and I just sitting in the third, you know, like, and shit like that. So, bitch, like I said, bitch, my hours end up picking up because, bitch, I turned 18 or whatever like that. And, you know, so, bitch, around this time, my motherfucking money hungry grandmama was just really more so like, okay, so, bitch, since you don't want to motherfucking pay my bills or whatever like that, like, bitch, I guess her last little option was to resort back to the baby girl daddy. Bitch, I talked about him to the crackhead. Bitch, we call him crackhead or whatever like this. So, bitch, I'm guessing, like, that was her last little motherfucking, resort that her option that she resorted to or whatever like that. And y'all already know the saying when it say when older people say don't backtrack because you get it 10 times worse type shit. That's exactly what happened to my motherfucking grandmama. Like, that bitch, she got it worse. Yeah, God came back and spun the block on her ass because, girl, the way how she played it, bitch, you finna get up into that, bitch, I'm finna tell you what the fuck exactly motherfucking happened, word from word, detail to detail, bitch. You know, so, bitch, she let him come back or whatever like that, bitch. Mind you, I'm still working in August in the 3rd, you know, so, bitch, I had, you know, when he came back, bitch, I got the cable cut off. You know, because my whole thing about it is, bitch, ain't nobody gonna watch them on motherfucking TV other than you. Like, bitch, I really don't want you to watch it because, girl, you ain't doing nothing but complaining about shit. Bitch, I ain't trying to help fix the motherfucking situation, but trying to give me solutions on how I need to do shit. Girl, you need to take your own advice before you try to dish something out some motherfucker. Bitch, practice what you preach first. You know, so, bitch, I got the cable cut out. Because my whole thing about it is, bitch, when if it had that motherfucker sitting up here watching TV thinking that he's just living his best motherfucking life with his feet up or whatever like that, and how motherfuckers time, bitch, the nigga don't even know why I meet her. You know, like, bitch, he feel like in order for her to have access to his money or whatever, couldn't nobody be staying there at the house. Like, bitch, it had to be him and her at the motherfucking house. Like, bitch, nobody else. Like, bitch, if anybody else came and moved in or whatever, like, bitch, that was gonna cause conflict in between him. Bitch, I honestly feel like, girl, he was smoking crack up in the house. And my grandmama really just didn't say nothing because she was getting hit with basically, like, his whole SSI shit because, bitch, he did get disability, but he also had like a 401, or whatever like that, some money off up into that. So bitch, when he had ended up retiring from his job and shit, he had some coins. He had some Mario coins or whatnot. You know, so girl, she kept throwing up in the air like, oh, I don't know what you need to do. You need to do something because, like, bitch, this was right around the time her plumbing ended up getting fucked up. Bitch, I'll never forget this. Her plumbing ended up getting fucked up under her house. Or whatever like that. Like, bitch, we cannot run water. Bitch, if we run water for a long period of time, like, it'll back up in the sink and wherever we running the water at. But, bitch, it will also it back up in every place that has, you know, like a drainage pipe. Like, bitch, if we run water for too long, like, bitch, it's gonna back up in the kitchen. It's gonna back up in her bathroom. It's just gonna back up. And, like, and bitch, oh, girl, sewage smells so motherfucking bad. Like, child, I salute the people who work at the motherfucking sewage treatment plants or whatever. Because, bitch, that shit stinks bad. Like, girl, in that shit bring in mosquitoes, motherfucking all types of sort of bugs that you ain't even know that even exist, bitch. So the plumbing end up getting fucked up somehow, some way, bitch. Like I told you, God spins the block. He swings real hard on hoes type shit. You know, so baby, girl, yeah. In order for her to get her motherfucking plumbing fees or whatever like that, like, bitch, I had to be at the house. You know, so she like, oh, you need to go back with your mom. You need to do something because I'm about to let this house go. I'm about to move. And I just in the third bitch throwing everything up in the air like to try to get me to, like, you know, like, go. Like, get the fuck, like, bitch, basically you need to scram how, like, bitch, you on your own at this point. Like, bitch, you was on your own. Or whatever, like, that's how, bitch, when this was, like, during the summertime, like, bitch, school year was approaching. Or whatever like that, but it really wasn't approaching yet. So, bitch, like, I was like, my birthday was like 2 weeks away when she started doing all this extra shit. The bitch already knew that I was about to get ready to turn 18 and I was still in the third, you know. So, bitch, my birthday was like 2 weeks away. Bitch, I was still working. How at this point, I had just started saving a little money because, girl, I really didn't know, like, what the outcome was about to get ready and be. You know, so, but I kind of figured, like, the bitch wanted me gone. You know, so, bitch, I was trying to stretch those 2 weeks because, bitch, I was trying to wait until, like, my 18th birthday for me to go apply for an apartment because, bitch, I had the income. At this point, like, bitch, my hours picking up or whatever like that. Like, bitch, I'm working, like, a regular 40 hours or whatever at work. And shit like this, so, bitch, I'm seeing my check. My check starting to be, like, $600, $700 every 2 weeks. Or whatever like this, you know, so, girl, I'm like, okay, bitch, I gotta put some money to the side or whatever like that because, bitch, this how tripping or whatnot. This bitch really want me gone, so the crackhead could get her motherfucking get her issue fixed or whatever like that because, bitch, this what she want me. And I just sitting in the third, so, bitch, I was literally just sitting there, like, gathering, like, all my thoughts, like, bitch, like I said, like, bitch, her whole head to be forced and grow up at an early age. So, bitch, that's the reason why, like, bitch, people say to me that I act older than my age type shit. Like, bitch, I had to grow up at an early age. Like, bitch, I was young as fuck doing grown people shit. You know, so, girl, yeah. So, bitch, she walking around the house talking shit, throwing shit up in the air. When you leave and then I just in the third, you been talking to your mama, call your mama, tell her that she gotta come get you and I just sitting in the third. So, bitch, I'm already knowing in the back of my head, me going with my mama is not no motherfucking option. She don't even got nowhere to stay. Like, bitch, like, why is you saying all this to me? Like, bitch, you already know what the fuck going on. Like, bitch, I ain't planning to stay here long. Like, bitch, just give me into 2 weeks. So, bitch, just I'm telling her, I'm like, girl, just give me into 2 weeks, bitch. You know I'm about to turn 18, how, like, stop it. I'm gonna be up at your shit. Like, bitch, you don't gotta come keep sweating me, how, but you already know I'm not going back and staying with your motherfucking daughter, bitch. Like, so, how, I don't know why you even addressing me on that type, too, because this ugly ass nigga trying to get your motherfucking shit fixed. And but he want me gone in the same sense. Or whatever like this. So, bitch, I'm just talking to her and I'm just telling her, I'm just like, girl, why the fuck you listening to him, like, letting him dictate your motherfucking house and shit, and bitch, this ain't even his shit. Like, bitch, So what did he paying your bills, bitch? All you trying to do is collect your check and pocket your money and spend this man money. Like real city girl shit. Like this is the type of time that this bitch was on. That she still is on type shit. You know, so I'm talking to her and so I'm like, why I gotta go? So she like, oh, it ain't you. Like, I don't want you to think that he got a problem with you being here. I'm like, girl, it don't look like that. Because, y'all, when I come in the house from school or whatever like that, like, bitch, mind you, like, bitch, Southern hospitality is down to the sea. I walk in, people shit, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, daddy. Or whatever like that. Like, bitch, I want to know. I was like, bitch, I ain't just gonna walk up in your shit, stir you up and down and be like, bitch. And walk past, like, girl, no, like, I'm a speak. Like, hey, y'all, what's up, da-da-da. You know, bitch, every time I do that, I walk past and speak of shit. Bitch, he'll look at me, how and act like as if I want it, like if I ain't just say shit to him type shit. You know, like, bitch, he was one of them. And then on top of that, like, he was real homophobic. Or whatever like that. But bitch like me, I don't give a fuck. Cause bitch, yeah, I know a bitch like me gets up on a lot of folks' skin. So girl, like, bitch, I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, bitch, fuck you and your skin, how? Bitch, I fuck up under your skin too, bitch. I don't give no fuck about none of that. You know, so girl, I ain't really used to trip about it though, because bitch, I'm not no petty ass hoe. And if you try to be petty towards me, like, baby, it's gonna take a lot more than that. Because, girl, I'm really, like I said, I'm really more so one of them persons to where, like, bitch, you gotta build your ass whooping up for me. Bitch, I'm not one of those persons to where, like, you easily working one of their feelings. Like, no. Bitch, you gotta build your ass whooping. And when I spaz the fuck out, hoes just know I spaz the fuck out, bitch, and I go crazy when I spaz that. You know, so, girl, I really didn't take crackhead serious because, bitch, I already knew he was a crackhead. You know, like, bitch, I can tell the difference, like, when he had and when he not had. Bitch, when he used to get had, bitch, I'm talking about, girl, talk his ass off. Bitch, you would think that, like, he your best friend type shit. Like, bitch, that's what you would think. Bitch, when he saw, oh, expecting him hang you. Or whatever like that, you know, so, bitch, I really didn't conversate with him like that. You know, like, bitch, when he used to get high and shit, I used to let him, you know, do him. I used to do me. I used to not be around neither one of their asses. Like, bitch, I used to, like I say, bitch, I used to be at work. If I'm not at work, like, bitch, I'm at somebody else's house. You know, those the 2 weeks came, bitch, I turned 18. Or whatever like that. You know, so, bitch, I didn't even not tell her. The shit so crazy, y'all. Like, I didn't even not tell her, like, bitch, that I was even finna go apply for no apartments. And I just sitting in the third, like, bitch, on my 18th birthday, like, on my birthday, bitch, I got up. I want to say, like, it was, like, on a Friday or some shit like that. Bitch, I did not go to school. Bitch, I took that day off from school. How I got up. Bitch, my grandma went to work. How I was up. I had put me some clothes on. And, bitch, the night before, I was looking at apartments and shit like that. You know, so, bitch, I was calling to apartments. These apartments was running specials and shit like this, that, in the third, or whatever like this. So, bitch, I really was going for the first thing that was gonna approve me type shit because, bitch, she want me out her shit. And then 2 weeks came, so, bitch, she keeping up with the 2 weeks. Or whatever like that. So, bitch, I end up calling these apartments. They had like a little $99 moving special going or whatever like that. And so, bitch, I went up over there. First I walked to the library. I walked to the library. I ended up going to go print my check stubs out. Or whatever like that. Because I had got everything like sent to my email and shit like that. You know, my check stubs and shit. Went to the library, print my check stubs out. Then I ended up walking. Like, bitch, like how I was on a journey. Like, bitch, I ain't getting no fuck about me not having no car. Bitch, I didn't even not think, like, it was gonna take all that. Like, bitch, all I knew was, bitch, I gotta go get my own shit.
On myself.
Because it just was like, yeah. So, bitch, I ended up walking to the apartment complex. Bitch, I had all my documentation. Bitch, mind you, like I said, girl, for me, just turning 18, like, going ahead first, knowing, like, what the fuck to do. You know, because most 18-year-olds don't know how to get no motherfucking apartment, bitch. Don't even know the steps to take. How to even go in that direction. Or whatever like that. So, bitch, ain't no going. I had all my documentation, bitch, had my ID, my social security card. Bitch, don't play with how I was ready. Had my little $99 money order or whatever like that. Cause bitch, you pay $99. You know, same shit. Bitch went over there applying for the apartments or whatever like that. Bitch, I want to say I got approved the same day. Like, bitch, if not the same day, like either the next day type shit. Like, bitch, but the approval time was quick as fuck. You know, so bitch, they called me, but they're like, hey girl, you got approved or whatever like that. You know, so that was like, you can come back up to the office or whatever. And you can look at the, we're going to go look at some apartments because we have multiple apartments ready. You can pick it out and see, like, which one that you want it. And I just in the third, bitch, I want to go pick my apartment out. Bitch, I was moving in the same day, literally. Like, so, bitch, girl, time ended up going on or whatever like that. Like, bitch, I moved into my apartment. Like, bitch, I slowly had started taking shit out. Like, bitch, while my grandma was at work. Grandma didn't know a fuck thing. Bitch came home. I ain't even say her nothing about nothing. I ain't even say her a fuck thing. Like, bitch, I kept her keys. Like, bitch, mind you, like I said, that head got the cable cut off. Ben got the cable cut off. Or whatever like that. So, bitch, her motherfucking ass. Yeah, like the next day I came to her house. She was there. I want to say like it was around the weekend when she was off work. I came around to her house or whatever like that to get the little rest of the free of my little belongings that I left up over there or whatever like that. So she was like, how long you moving out? So I was like, yeah, here got your keys right here to be exact. So she was like, you ain't gonna keep the cable over here. So I'm like, why would I keep the cable over here, girl? And I got my own shit. Like, what you talking about? Like, use common sense, boo. So she was like, I saw you moved in, said nobody. So I'm like, yes, ma'am. You wanted me gone, right? So why does it matter? Bitch, I told you give me 2 weeks. Bitch. Bitch, I stood 10 toes down on the business, bitch. Yeah, I'm gone, ho. Like, bitch, I don't need you saying nothing or nothing like this. So the bitch ain't even not asking me where it was saying on none of that. So I just like, okay, cool, fuck you, bitch. Like, how you don't fuck with me anyway? It's like, bitch, you really want to be gone, so this crackhead ass nigga, can get your shit fixed. So, bitch, a couple of weeks goes by, I end up going back to her house. Bitch, mind you, you know, like I said, her plumbing was fucked up or whatnot. Go back to her house or whatever like that. I see crackhead coming out the bathroom. I heard toilet flushing, water running. So, I'm like, girl, ow. I'm like, what happened to you moving? I hit her with that. She like, what you mean? So I'm like, what the fuck you mean I mean? You said you was moving. Did you not, quote unquote, say that you was going to move? So she like, we got the plumbing fixed. I'm like, girl, that was your whole ordeal any motherfucking ways. You wanted me out so your shit could get fixed, bitch. So she like, what? So she like, don't come over here with all that negativity. Like, no, bitch. Your negativity. Bitch, I'm calling out the truth. Bitch, you wanted me out. How? So I can motherfucking, you know, so you can get your shit fixed. Like, bitch, it never was no moving with you, how? You want me to move, bitch. How you wanted me out your shit, how? So you can get your shit fixed. Like, girl, that's what it took. Like, girl, you could have kept it G, how? You could have kept it a stat with a bitch. How I would have understood from Jump Street, how when you would have said what you needed to say. Like, bitch, I'm not one of those bitches that you got to sugarcoat a fuck thing with, how? Keep everything go firm with me, because, bitch, I'm going to keep everything go firm with you. You know, like, bitches can't even do that. You know, so, girl, time goes on, girl. Around this time, bitch, like I said, I'm still working, living in my apartment at this point. So, bitch, here comes the time, you know, me to complete my 12th grade year. You know, so, bitch, my mama did not even motherfucking, she didn't even register me. I had to register myself. Like, bitch, I literally walked because, bitch, I didn't have no car. Bitch, my job, I had to move close to my job because, bitch, my job, like, bitch, we was living in East Memphis. But I kind of moved, like, further east or whatever like that. So where, like, it kind of, like, turned into Germantown. So, like, bitch, my apartments was kind of, like, near Germantown type shit. Like, bitch, I feel green as fuck type shit. You know, so, bitch, my job is, like, literally, like, right up the street. Like, bitch, I can walk to work. So, bitch, that's what I was doing. I was walking back and forth to work from my house or whatever like that. So, bitch, when school came back in or whatever like that, bitch, I had to go register myself. Bitch, I went register myself back into school or whatever like that. Boom, school started. I'm in school in class, baby, with all the other hoes. None of these other hoes really could compete with me in my class, cause bitch, a house stepped out on faith. Like, bitch, I was going to school. I had my own shit. Bitch, I had my own apartment house. None of you hoes can motherfucking say shit to me. Like, bitch, yeah, you hoes had cars and shit. But how I had my own crib. So, bitch, I feel like how I hold it more white than other bitches that I went to school with. Because, bitch, yeah. Bitch, I have my own motherfucking shit house. Yeah, bitch, try to come kick shit with me. Like, yeah, like, bitch, it's crazy how I motherfucking came from motherfucking being hated for me being who I am, so bitches want to be my friend because I got my own spot and shit. You know, like, bitch, all that weird ass shit and shit like this, you know, so I ain't gonna lie, like, bitch, I tried to hold that shit down, like, bitch, my hours literally at work started picking up, like, bitch, I had to be at work at 10, like, bitch, no, I was doing night shift, but my schedule would end up changing. I was on the night shift, bitch, I was doing 10 to 7. 10 at night, 7 in the morning. Bitch, I get off work. I'm tired. Like, bitch, life kicked in for me. So, bitch, it's just really more so like, hey, so which one you gonna do? Because you can't motherfucking juggle the two. Like, bitch, when you get off work, like, bitch, you be tired as fuck. Like, when I get off work, my mind not thinking about going to school. I want to go to sleep. I just pulled the graveyard off. Like, shift off. Like, bitch, I don't got time to motherfucking go to no school and get no motherfucking education, bitch. And I didn't want to see through that shit anyways. I didn't feel like seeing through and having hoes up in my face. Ooh, Casey, can we come to your house? Da da da. Bitch, no. I didn't have time for that. You know, so, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, like, bitch, I want to say I completed my first half of my semester. You know, so, bitch, when we went on that winter break, bitch, I did not return. Like, bitch, when school came back in, bitch, I ain't returned. Like, bitch, when everybody came back off from winter break or whatever like that, I didn't. You know, so, bitch, time went on or whatever like that. Like, bitch, I was thinking about this shit. I just was like, ooh, no, like, cause, bitch, I do want to motherfucking get like a diploma or whatever like that. Cause, bitch, was making it seem like, oh, you gotta get a diploma. You gotta get a diploma. Bitch, here it is, 2024. Bitch, I have no high school diploma. Bitch, my motherfucking, bitch, my highest level completed is the 12th grade. But, bitch, I just didn't go back my second semester. You know, so, girl, and I'm living, like, motherfucking middle class life. Like, bitch, y'all make it make some sense. It wasn't nothing but God, baby. God got me through all this shit that a bitch went through type shit. You know, so, girl, when I did, cause I was just like, bitch, I'm trying to go back to school or whatever like that. Girl, ain't no going back to school, bitch. Soon as I walked through the door, they like, ooh, can't see her, da da da. They literally called me into the office. They like, what you doing here? So I'm like, I'm trying to go to class. They're like, you know, we did withdraw you like 2 weeks ago. Type shit. So I was like, y'all withdraw with me. So I was like, yes, you no longer attend school anymore. Type shit. You know, so, bitch, that sums up everything. So, bitch, they withdraw me. They did that shit, bitch. I didn't even withdraw myself, bitch. They withdraw me. Type shit. So, bitch, yeah. So, bitch, that's how all this shit ended up transpiring, bitch. I did not motherfucking complete my 12th grade year or whatever. When I completed half of it, not the second half. And, bitch, and that goes, you know, this sort of time, bitch, I hope you guys fucking with this shit. This right here letting y'all know, like, bitch, this how my wicked ass family is, and I just in the third. So, bitch, I hope you guys fucking with this motherfucking story time. Bitch, until the next video, you hoes already know what to do. I see you guys later. Peace.